Hello everyone, this is Moses from Zaatar Gardens. It's sunset right now, and I've decided just to do a quick video before I head back inside. I love to garden at night. This is my 4-in-1 espalier apple tree. Fuji, yellow transparent, Honeycrisp, and Gala. I've done a few videos already on apples. And the last video I did about this apple tree was how to ensure that your bare root planting will take and will grow vigorously. It was by cutting back the limbs. Like this limb, Honeycrisp, was all the way, almost out to here. So I cut all that off, and then I went through and I told all of you, or in that previous video, to cut off branches and cut off buds, or rip off the buds. So there's a lot of buds that I took off. So now it's starting to warm up. It was almost 80 degrees today, so really it's starting to produce a lot of growth, especially the yellow transparent, the summer apple. One of the things I said was to ensure to cut off all flowering or flower buds. You don't want any energy going to that right now. You're not going to get any fruit off this tree. If you're planting a new bare root, it's not going to happen, because the way they pull the plant out of the ground and sell it to you in the bag or in the pot or whatever it was, or simply bare root without a bag, they pulled it out, and a lot of the feeder roots are ripped off, and the anchor roots. So its root system is not the same as it was prior to pulling out the tree. So to help the tree cope with that, prune back the branches and remove buds. So anyways, so then you leave it alone and see how things grow out. So throughout this, there was some new, this is the Fuji, there was some new buds opening up and coming up here. I took them off. There was another new one I didn't realize, that I thought I got all the buds under here, so I took that off. But I like to keep with the apple. This is my 4th apple tree. Really, it's a 4-in-1, so this is my 7th apple tree in a way. But this is my 4th apple tree of planting bare root. And how I have vigorous growth from mine is that on the beginning planting, I'm really a great steward of ensuring that it gets a good start by removing things. Not adding, I remove. I don't add much fertilizer, I don't do much of that. I remove from it. So as you can see, the Fuji has 1, 2, 3 left. Maybe if I left it alone, didn't prune any buds off, and didn't prune back from here, this would have been like 30 limbs that would have been barely a small little nub of growth, because there's not enough root systems to produce vigorous growth like this. This is only, I planted this middle of January, and we're end of April, and already I'm getting almost 8 inches of growth. And the reason why is because I pruned back 2, 3 buds. Now if you look closely, the yellow transparent has 3 up here and 3 down here, down towards the center. That's 6. The average is, the Honeycrisp is 4, Gala 3, Fuji 3, 6 on here. That's too many. So what I do is I go back and I see, now I have a good selection of what's growing and what's not. Obviously these 3 at the end are growing immensely great. It's kind of getting crowded, so I have to consider that as well. But I don't know which one's going to grow the best out of here to keep on growing this on the wire. Sorry for the wind chime. Soon it's going to be on a wire, and just not yet. And I would love to have one of these bent over and keep going that way. So as you can see, the growth here compared to these, you see where the energy is going, the sap, the nutrition, the hydration is going to the end. And I don't mind my idea of espalier as my first one. I don't like the idea of a lot of growth from the center and then growing out. I'd rather have an emptiness and then have growth. That way I could know where things are, because once this bushes out and this bushes out, it's going to be hard to see what's what. I want to be clear and open, so I am going to remove 2 of these 3. This one's barely coming out, as you can see, so bye-bye. Right on the ground. And it's going to be the, amongst these 2, this one's growing out a lot better than this. I know this is growing towards me, but when it gets out to here, I could bend it this way if I choose to. But I may get rid of both of these later on, but I want to keep some to keep it producing food or photosynthesis for the branch itself. But this one's going. That's it. And I'm doing this to show you, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do it. You go, oh, that's the plant. Well, do you see how big of growth I have? That's because I was doing this the whole time. You know, I took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 buds right here, or 9 or 10 maybe even. I took them off to produce growth this way, and now I'm getting a big growth here, and it's going to set really well to go out that way. All right, so I'm happy with that. I really wish these were really huge spurs. I really wish they were here so I could prune back just like I did the other branch right here, so I could level it out, but they were over here and I didn't want to lose those big huge spurs. So this will keep it going, keep it healthy. I may still always keep it, and these 3 will be my fruiting branches to grow that direction. All right, everyone, I think that's good. Everything else looks good. Kind of grouped too tight, but it's okay. All right, everyone, don't be afraid. Your trees need your help. When you do a bare root, they're a little baby. They need your help, or they won't make it. Happy gardening. Bye.